Today we're going to be testing out a continual damage build inside of Diablo Immortal. Now I got to give full credit to VK. VK over on Discord was kind of guiding me through how to build out my Necromancer and gave me multiple builds. I'm going to be trying out this one and giving you initial impressions today. It's apparently one of the strongest builds and it's very different from what I'm rocking right now. So it's going to be interesting to see how this actually plays out and what I think. VK covers Diablo Immortal in-depth build guides and more. I'll be linking this video in particular in the description of this one. Go say what's up to VK for me. I think you guys will like his stuff. Specifically if you're looking to build out a certain class and he has multiple classes. So like I mentioned, things are very different with this build, so I'm gonna completely wipe the build that I'm using. Starting with my primary attack, we're gonna be using Soulfire, which I never thought I would use. All right, never thought I would use that, but we're gonna be using it today. All right, Bone Armor we're gonna be using. Do we use Skeletal Mage? No, we have to use Bone Spikes. Let's find that one. Never use Bone Spikes, but we're gonna be using that. And apparently that is one of the stronger things that we're going to be using here. And the other one was Corpse Explosion. Okay, so we're going to find Corpse Explosion, use that, boom. Now I probably don't have them set up the way that I would want to use them, but it's fine for now in with thought of time. Now we have to change up all of our essences as well because our skills, I never thought my skills would look like that, to be fair. But now let's actually take a look at my charm. Corpse Explosion, Bone Spikes, Command Skeletons. Oh, I have Bone Spear bonus damage, which I'm not using right now. But okay, so now we have to start doing our essences. Now keep in mind, this is a preliminary build. I may not have every single piece or every single set item. I definitely don't have the set items, by the way, that we need for this. So that's something I would have to go look for. So let's go in, starting with our headpiece. We were currently using Command Golem Increase, but we're gonna go ahead with, okay, let's see if I even have this. Let's see if we can find it. Do I have it or no? Oh, yes, we do. Okay, Bone Spikes now creates pulsating bone spikes in a targeted location that continually damage enemies in the area, and Bone Spikes damage is increased by 12%. We are going to be utilizing that essence. So Bone Spikes is going to be, it's that round spiky area that just continuously pokes at the enemies. Now our chest piece. For the chest, we're going to be going with Cloak. Let's see if we have Cloak. I believe that we do. Wait a second. Do I not? Let's go see. We may actually see. Now this is what I'm saying, how it could be kind of frustrating if you don't have all the items. So let's go to extract. Let's go to chest pieces and let's see if the one that I need is like the one I don't have. No, I should have it. Oh, there it is. Cloak of Quills. What am I talking about here? We should have Cloak of Quills. Oh, that's what I'm wearing already. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, brain fart moment. Now, let's go over to the shoulders. And the shoulders, we could have a choice here. We could go with Rosper or Chill of... Okay, so let's see which one we have. Do we have either one of them? Do we not? What am I wearing right here? Oh my goodness. Now shoulder pieces. Let's go to extract really quickly. Rosper's one I don't have. Corpse Explosion no longer detonates corpses, causing them instead to release blight on the area that poisons enemies for continuous damage. So we don't have that one. That stinks. And what's the other one that we're looking for here? Do I? Nope, I guess that's the one that we're looking for, and I don't have it, unfortunately. So what am I going to go with? Corpse now does a chill, causes enemies to pull themselves toward the nearest enemy. I'm going to do something that's going to enhance Corpse Explosion right now. Skeletal Mage, Bone Armor, Bone Spikes, increases all damage you deal by Skeletal Mage. Because he had something in there for Corpse Explosion, we're gonna go with the chill. All right. So that's what we're gonna put in place of it. Stacking chill, because it's still gonna give me that 12% increased damage. I think that may have actually been one of the ones that he recommended there as well. Pants. Now the pants I know that I don't have. These are the same pair of pants that I've been trying to get over time. Graven Bulwark, we don't have them yet. I buy legendary gear every day from the vendor, and I still can't get this thing. All right, but now we need to go to the primary weapon, where do we have that? Main weapon is Clot Burst. Let's see if we have that one now. Clot Burst, corpse explosion damage increased by 16%. We're going to inherit that. Now, we're having 16% from this, from corpse explosion. We're having more corpse explosion damage here, another 12%. That's 28% extra damage from corpse explosion. We have bone spikes now creating 12% more. We have bone armor causing 12% more. Now remember, the spikes, it does 42,000 damage. It doesn't matter how many spawns you have out there. It does 42,000 damage no matter 1 or 6. Doesn't matter the difference. Now our secondary, our shield is going to be, let's see if we have it. Uh-oh. Am I actually wearing it right now? No, I am not. So we need to find another shield as well. The Molecuse or something like that. Let's see if we can find it. Wait a second. Wait a second. Nope. Baleful is the one I'm looking for. Baleful. Sorry. Let's see if we can find that. Baleful. Here we go. Soulfire now bounces to one additional target, but deals 30% decreased damage to subsequent targets. Soulfire damage increased by 6%. Man, I don't know that I'm loving that, to be honest, because I already have the plus 4%. I'm trying to see if there's anything else in here that I could... Oh, I could decrease the time for skeletal champions. All right, we're gonna go with the Baleful just to test out the build that he had recommended. Now, the gems, we're not even gonna get into the gems today, but I will show you the gems that I'm using right now. And I have 1,300 and change resonance. I'm hearing that the Bottled Hope up to rank 5 can do a 50% extra damage to your spawns, the things that you drop out there, which could be cool. Seeping Bile is apparently really good with this build, and of course, Blood-Soaked Jade, good with literally every single build. Now, again, more people talking about maybe swapping out things like the Phoenix Ashes, the Echoing Shade, maybe even the Howler's Call, and putting in like a Berserker's Eye or a Fervent Fang or one of those types of gems. Again, more stuff that we're gonna mess around with. All right, so let's give this thing a test. So I have essentially, this is how it's gonna work. Skeletal champions. I could then, here, this is the plan. We could skeletal champion, throw the spikes on them, then throw the bone spikes on the ground, and then corpse explosion. And another thing that I'm hearing is corpse explosion, no matter whether it's 1 corpse or 10 corpses, it deals the same amount of damage. Now, corpse explosion also has only a 1-second cooldown, so you could drop massive amounts of damage with this one. That's the potential. That's what we're hearing. That's what I want to test out. So let's see how this thing works. Now, remember, everything is not yet in text. So here, we're going to go there. We're going to throw that on top, and I'm going to corpse explosion. Look at this. I can continuously corpse explosion these guys. Crazy. Boom. We're going to corpse explosion again. You are actively utilizing your buttons here with corpse explosion because you could continuously use it over and over again. But my goodness. So here, boom, bone spikes, and then we could corpse explosion their butts like crazy. Wow. This is, I talked about yesterday how my build was kind of like a little bit more hands-off. You didn't have to go crazy and you know, go crazy with the buttons, but here you are going crazy with the buttons. Bone armor, bone spikes, and boom, corpse explosion, corpse explosion. Now, remember, we're using the freezing modification to corpse explosion, not the poison, but I assume that the freezing one is not as good, but it still is increasing the damage right there. Look at this. I haven't even used Soulfire. I feel like when you're using corpse explosion so much, you really don't even use Soulfire or anything like that. Boom, right here. And we'll throw corpse explosion. I'm just literally exploding corpses all the time instead of using my primary attack, which is insane. Makes me think maybe I should go back to the bone armor and get rid of Soulfire. Yeah, I think that's what I may do. I don't really love Soulfire, to be fair. But that's why these builds are really cool. You kind of put them together and you test them out for yourself. So this build is a lot less heavy on the spawns that we're creating. And, you know, we're not using the golem. We're not using the skeletal mage. We're just using the standard skeletons. And we're really focusing more on a more active attack. Here we go. We're going to do a good example here. Skeletons, bone armor, bone spikes, corpse explosion. Over and over again. We'll get a little Soulfire in there just because I feel like I should. Howler's Call came to work a little bit there too. Skeletons, bone armor. Bone spikes. Those bone spikes are pretty good. You could really get a lot of enemies in a small area and throw so much damage. I'm going to finish up this one bounty just to try and test this out a little bit more with you guys. Oh, okay, we got something to work with here. I need to get some more corpses around to get all that damage. Here we go. Drop it there. Skeletons. Boom. We got a charged core with we'll go with. Oh, let's see what this. I don't even know. Oh, that's a nice super. I kind of like that better. I could stay back. My ultimate. Wow, that was nice. That was nice. We'll grab all that, and we're going to take down this first portal. Remember, we have 6 portals to take down. All my necromancers out there, I'll tell you, a lot of people give me suggestions in videos. They're like, no, don't use that. Use this. Use the archers, which apparently are the ones that drop the most damage, by the way. Skeletal archers. Or use the skeletal, you know, the large skeletal champion, which actually, in fact, is the weakest of all of them, according to testing I recently found out this morning, thanks to VK. So, everyone has their own favorite builds, and we need to remember that. There's no right build inside of Diablo Immortal. There's the build that you like the most. That doesn't mean everyone else will. So, example, I'm not in love with Soulfire. So I may go ahead and switch that out after doing a little bit right here today. And switch it back to, you know, my regular attack. And then even switch the essence as well, because my charm is giving me 4% extra damage. I feel like I'm not getting what... Now, obviously, I could work my charm a little bit to try and get the most out of it, but... Let's see if we can get a couple of corpse explosions in here. Man, it's so good. It's so good. Oh, we got our monstrous essence filled up as well, which is nice. You know, how cool would it be if the monstrous essence turn-in that I have right now could actually be one of the pieces or the pants that I've been waiting for? I'm going to have to take you guys, we're going to have to do that together, because wouldn't that be like the most epic thing? If the pants I've been waiting for all this time could actually be the pants that I unlock from that monstrous essence pickup. We're going to have to see. I have, what do we have left? How many more portals? 3 more? We'll take them out. Give a good example of what we're doing here. That works out nice. I actually like that a lot. The bone spikes like this. And look at that. So much damage being thrown. Again, much more of an active build here. This is really fun. I may actually begin to like test out more builds that other content creators create and kind of see if I like them or not. You never know when you're going to run into a gem, you know? Skeletons. Boom. A little corpse explosion going on there. My God. The amount of times that you could use corpse explosion just makes it such a valuable skill. I mean, I think there was an essence that cooled down corpse explosion. I don't need that. This thing it's epic as it is. All right, let's go turn in our bounties and turn in that monstrous essence. See if we can get a legendary item that we were looking for. And my morning sip of coffee. Man, that's good. All right, let's go turn these things in. Let's hope that we get a little lucky. This is kind of a fun element to the end of the video. Will I actually get... Well, there's also potential we can get a legendary here. Oh, and we did. It's a headpiece, though. Not what I need. I have the headpiece that I need. Let's get our 4 more bounties because we just started our day. Let's turn in our monstrous essence. Oh, and by the way, today is the brand new battle pass. If only there was a way to use Code Echo to support my channel. Maybe one day... Always keep that in mind, guys. But we did unlock the new battle pass, and we probably just progressed a little bit. We've already unlocked Bale. So we will get out of here, but it really was about, am I going to get a pair of legs right now? Give me legs. It's a shield. Oh my goodness, it's a shield. Not what we needed. But let's take a look at the battle pass for this month. We're going to claim our rewards right here. It's going to get us up a rank or 2 or more. All right, so we're going to get this. We're going to grab this. Actually, that's it. You want to see the skin? Let's see the skin at the end of the battle pass here. Make our way all the way to the end. Boom. Let's view it. Okay. You know what? It's better than what I'm currently rocking. So I like this because last season's battle pass I was not in love with. You'll have a dead parrot on your shoulder. That's cool. I think I'm actually wearing the am I wearing the Yeah, I am wearing the shield and the weapon. Now, there's no reason for me to identify these items with you guys right now because we've already gotten it done. But let's take a look at this build one more time. Again, I'm going to make my modifications. I'll be looking at the community to see what you guys say about this. And again, I didn't get any of these essences over here. And obviously, oh, I forget what the one he was talking about that we were using. Let me see if I could look at that really quickly and find out what he was using there. Hard to tell right now. I'll have to come back with another video on that to break it down when I first start getting those essences. I'm trying to just scroll through and see. Well, either which way, if you want to take a look, his video is going to be linked in the description of this video. Hope you enjoyed this one on my journey towards having a really awesome necromancer. Make sure you sub and see tomorrow's video. Tomorrow's video, by the way, is an epic one, something very different. I'll see you guys there.